Mouse or that screen phone, you're watching Spread Those Wings.
Man.
Oh. Hey guys, welcome back to Spread Those Wings Chicken Wing Podcast. Ryan's cigarettes are ruined. Today, you might notice we are not in front of a black screen or the Tiki Bar.
No.
But here at our sponsor's location, to my far right, this is Nick of Nicky Two Scoops Ice Cream.
2 scoops.
Two scoops? 2 scoops like this?
There
Or
you
two,
go.
there we go,
Either
2
way.
scoops.
Throw up 2.
Bless you.
Thanks.
The camera woman's sneezing.
You're fired.
The Dry Rub Daddy's firing people. Guys, I am Buffalo Wing Butte, Kyle Rennie. This is the Dry Rub Daddy, Gary Holt. And the Captain Cajun, Ryan Pisner. Before we even get really too far into it, Nick, we're here in your humble office. Let us know a little about Nicky Two Scoops.
Alright, well, welcome to Nicky 2 Scoops. Appreciate you guys coming in and having me on your podcast. Opened up last July, coming up on a year. We're right on the Rails to Trails bike path. Come right off the path and order at the windows. We have soft serve custard, lots of specialty sundaes. Those are the big hits around here. Our milkshakes. Everyone loves our milkshakes because we do them out of the Perry's ice cream. We don't use a cheap soft serve with syrups. And that's it. It's ice cream, free popcorn you get here. Book exchange. There's plenty of books, kids, adults books. Everyone loves that part of it. That's it. Ice cream, Everyone's happy when they come in.
It's funny, I don't know if Joe ever told you. Gary has been hoping for an ice cream sponsor on the show.
Yeah, it's fine.
Since for about 2 years now.
Alright.
But I don't know if it's the best way. We had one of the worst wings ever. And Gary just started to dip the wing in the ice cream because it's the only way it makes it better.
Maybe that's something. Maybe that's another menu item I could get going here.
Chicken wing, they do it. Didn't somebody come up with chicken wing ice cream?
I think so.
Add it to the menu. But guys, right down the storefront here is a bar called GFY. It stands for wherever you want it to, really.
Yeah.
I think it's actually their tagline too. I would just say it stands for go fuck yourself, but
Well, there's a story that the owner did give me, is that when he opened that bar, the town was giving him a lot of problems about the name and the sign. Obviously, everyone looks at it as go fuck yourself.
yeah.
So he convinced him his name is Gus, so it stands for Gus's Fun Yard. So he got away with one there.
Gus's Fun Yard it is.
That's great.
But little different this time around. Nick, are these just like standard on the pit barbecue, or is there a specialty barbecue they do, or?
From what he tells me, they're just your standard on the pit barbecue, but
They look a lot different, and I'm excited for it. Got a little char on it. It looks like it's more or less the sauce than anything.
Can I actually get a close up of these wings before you guys
Jump up
start?
and grab it. Wonderful camera woman number one. The barbecue wings.
Barbecue.
This is a specialty, not necessarily always on the menu, but a feta wing. And then Ryan, what do we have behind door
We
number
have
2?
a grilled Cajun wing here.
They look
They
amazing.
just look great.
Presentation matters. Somebody who's in charge, it was me. I forgot the chicken dipping this time. Captain Cajun came in to bail us out.
Right in a row.
A U-turn for you people. And maybe the OG Jolie.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
Stuck in traffic at a Vikings game.
Probably have to.
Told his kids they can't go see the fireworks because he needs to get here.
Probably have to on a train. That's what it's got to be.
But what do you say? Ryan, pass that down. Let's start with these barbecues.
Are you a drums or a flats guy?
I like the drums.
Oh yeah.
Ryan will go in either direction. I'm a flats connoisseur. And then to start the show off, I'll go ahead and give a cheers here, guys,
Alright.
to another good episode. Episode 167.
67. A lot of places have scared us off from the char. I think we found
A place that does it
a
really
place
well.
that does it right.
And that's a really nice barbecue sauce, too.
Yeah? Did I steer you wrong or no?
Not at all.
Not at all.
We're gonna go in here, Gary. I wanna see what you got. Let's see some char on there. But no, that's potentially a top 3 charred wing I've ever had.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we've had some charred wings that are like so charred that
Disgusting.
you're just eating coal. These, you get the char flavor with the barbecue sauce. It's a very good blend. You can tell that they take care of the grill. Some places don't clean the grill, and it's a very good wing.
I was like afraid myself originally.
I wonder if that's the trick though. They loaded so much sauce on there that the burn goes to the sauce and not the wing itself. So it's pretty easy to mask with the amount of flavor.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Pretty sure too, he told me, he does it like 3 times. So he'll cook them, sauce them, char them, sauce them, char them, sauce them, char them.
Brilliant.
That man is a genius, sir.
Yeah.
It's gonna pay off in dividends for him.
I mean, you can see it's thick on there.
No,
It's
for
not
sure.
like,
Yeah.
2 C's.
yes.
Thick 2 C's. I'll start us off on this. I'm gonna go 8 on the crisp. The wing itself didn't retain really a ton of crisp, but the sauce actually had a crisp to it, which was kind of an anomaly. I don't think I've ever had that. Amount of meat, I'm gonna go 8.5. All pretty mid. All held it really well. Cooked really nicely. Heather noted that when she tried this middle wing before us. Amount of sauce, I'm gonna go 9. I love barbecue sauce. It was sticky, and it had almost that molasses feel, but it didn't like cake to your fingers where you felt like you needed to get power wash after. Flavor, I'm gonna go 8.5. That's an above average barbecue. I think we're just going to go 7.5 on price and just call it average. We don't know what the price is.
$3.99.
$3.99 for this example. We're going to go 80. I'm going to go with 83. Gary?
So, I really enjoyed the crisp level of this. I think the sauce, it's like layered, so it gets caked on, so it adds to the crisp. It's hard to explain unless you're actually eating it, but the only way I can explain it is it's just layered, so it keeps caking over. I dig that. Crisp, I'm gonna go with an 8.5. It's crispy enough. Meat, I'm gonna go with a 9. I think the drums in here are all pretty big. I didn't see any small drums. I'm a drum guy, as you know. Sauce, I'm gonna go with. It's saucy, but it's like a dryish sauce. It's very dry for a barbecue wing, which is good. I'm gonna go with an 8.5 on the sauce, and then I'm going with a 9 on the flavor. You get the charred flavor. Some people don't like that, but when you order charred barbecue wings, a lot of people who want the charred barbecue wings want to taste the char, want to taste the barbecue. You get both. It's got a very nice barbecue flavor to it. So 9 on the flavor, and then I'm gonna go 8 on the price because
No matter what it would be, you'd still pay for it.
yeah, I'm gonna pay for it.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying more barbecue wings, and this is one of the better charred barbecue wings we've had in quite some time.
Absolutely.
86, not bad at all.
Captain Cajun.
Solid. For the crisp, I will go in 8.5. You can hear the crunch, which is sometimes rare with like a grilled barbecue, but sometimes like the sauce overpowers the crispiness. But that was not the case here. I'll go amount of sauce next. Now the amount of sauce, at first it was quite a bit, I didn't have to wash up, wipe off my hands, but it wasn't like crazy, so I'll go an 8.
So you mean you weren't going to lick your fingers?
Never in my life. Now, the amount of meat, I'm going to go a 9.5 because the way, it was very tender, with the,
It's almost like eating ribs.
right.
Yeah.
It was like, it mixed well with the grilled, which is really hard to do. Well done with the meat. I'm intrigued by the other 2 here. And the flavor, it was good. It's perfect with the grill on there. It almost added to the barbecue flavor. I'll go with 8.5 and an 8 for the price.
Just going to stick around that same level.
Yeah,
85 there for you.
Well done.
Nikki, do you need any assistance with this? We'll help walk you through it, or you think you got it?
I mean, it's out of 10 probably, right?
Yep. Out of 10 each 5 categories, starting with crisp,
So-
to your liking.
Crisp, I mean, that's perfect for me. So I put it at a 9.5. I mean, these ones are my favorite ones I've had, so it's gonna be hard to be low on it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's crispy. You know, one thing I liked about it when you first look at it, it looks like it might be all these. Look at how burnt they are.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
But
Exactly.
you do not get that flavor at all.
I was shocked.
They do it crisp. And that to me shows that they're paying attention to it. They're not throwing them on, walking away. They care, you know, what they're putting out. That's what I like about it.
They're gonna make a fan out of me of some charred wings I think today.
Yeah.
Meat, either amount or quality.
Well, tender and plenty for me. I told you earlier that I've eaten a lot of these since I've opened this parlor up. So it does the job. So yeah, I'd give that a 9 on the meat.
Amount of sauce to your liking.
That's one of my favorite parts. I hate my chicken wings dripping. Like, you know, all these other places that fill their bowl and the wings are sitting in there. It's just not my style. Some people like it, but I like it like this, where it's manageable. It's not all over the place. I don't need a bib.
Yeah.
I like.
Out of 10?
I give it a 9.
Okay. Flavor.
10 for a flavor.
There we go. I was gonna say, this being the top one, I feel like we're coming in at 10. And price.
Price?
Or speculated price.
Well, I give that a 10. They're no more, but they're, you know, they're right where they need to be.
It's a 95 for you.
Yeah, I'll give them that all the day.
That's gonna make a serious run already to start. That might even make a run at the top specialty wings.
It could be, yeah.
That's a tough list to crack. That's
It is.
our specialty wings is the top 10, and the highest or the lowest grade on it is an 88.
Really?
It's been impossible to crack for a little bit.
You guys are right below it. Nice.
It might be able to hit it, especially with the 95 average in there.
Sure.
Cajun?
I kind of want to try the cheese ones.
I was gonna say let's do this main event, my guy.
All right, that's fine. Works for me.
I think everybody's waiting on that.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not going to turn the Cajun wings down.
Say who are you and what have you done with the captain that you're gonna turn down a Cajun wing? Do you hear this, the OG Jolie? Ooh, eeny, meeny, mighty, mo. Oh yeah. And this one we can go right in with Nicky.
All right, sounds good.
I can smell
Oh,
the Cajun
yeah.
off and I'm excited.
Back-to-back weeks with really good Cajun wings.
Oh yeah.
Well done.
I can hear the crunch from back here.
Well done.
Damn.
They used like the ideal amount too. It doesn't overpower. Ooh.
You know, I'm just crying tears of joy. We've had some awful Cajun wings, like over the past, like I would say, month and a half.
And the last 2 weeks have been
It's
stellar.
been well worth it.
I've tried a hotter Cajun too.
Man,
I could eat 50 of these.
I vibe with those. That's wow. Woo-hoo, that is really good.
So you're Cajun King, so I guess your opinion here is going to be the most respected, right?
So they say.
That's what we try. That's what we try. And he is he gets to play Russian judge. Gary's that way with some wings.
I'm like
Ryan's
Simon
usually
Cowell.
that way. Ryan is very tough at grading his Cajuns. Gary, you want to start us off here?
Yeah, so crisp, 9.5. Throughout the whole wing, it's crispy. You hear the crunch. Meat, also a 9. The drums that were in there were huge. Sauce / dry rub. It's more of a dry rub than it is a sauce, which they've perfected this. Dusting, I would call it, it's like a dusting / it just blends into the wing. It's inside the wing, on the wing. Whatever they did, it's perfect. I'm gonna go with a 10 on the sauce and then a 10 on the flavor. It's perfect Cajun flavor. You get a slow heat that starts and then it just finishes with like a nice burn.
It's great.
It's great. It makes my mouth water. I could eat 30 to 50 of those.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go 8.5 on the price because I would go there. I don't know what I wasn't sure what the cost would be, but I would pay if it's like an extra.
I mean,
That's a 94.
call yourself bricked up. There's a 94, buddy. Nick?
For me, I mean, they're good. The crisp was good. You gotta give me the order.
Crisp. Whatever way you want. If you think you got all 5, I can rearrange the whatever we got. But
Crisp was good. Very crispy through the whole thing. The meat was good. The flavor is good. A little hot for my tasty. My mouth is burning right now. But they're definitely good. Let's see, what else did you have in there? Your list.
Sauce and price.
So price is, I'm sure it's the same as everything else you're
Yeah.
making the charge for. So I'd give it the 9 on the price. And then the sauce, the rub, very good flavor to it.
Yeah.
Definitely a great flavor. I don't eat a lot of these, so I don't know what you compare it to.
Kind of 9s across the board.
Yeah, I
you're
would
thinking?
sit down and eat these for sure.
90 it is. I will. We'll let you main event this because we know that you should main event this. The smile tells me all I need to know. We're coming in high on this one. I'm gonna go 7.5 on the crisp. I'm done talking meat about this one now. I'm gonna go 9 on the meat. I am gonna go 9.5 on the sauce. I had an interior battle about that. You know me, I like saucier wings. However, I don't know if I would have wanted more on here. Sauce and flavor are going to tie completely in on this to me. The flavors are 10. And that's the only reason that I can't go higher or lower on the sauce. Like I kind of think it's perfect where it is, but I interiorly want more.
Yeah.
And then without knowing really the price, I'm gonna go 9 on that because that's stellar. I'm gonna come with 90.
That might also break the stop.
I think so.
Special
Well, I mean, as of right now, we're averaging a 92, and Ryan hasn't even gone yet, so
Yeah.
it's up there. Unless Ryan just comes out and poo-poos it, which I highly doubt he's
I don't
going
think
to.
that's gonna happen. The crisp, that's gonna be a little bit lower, even with it was finished on the grill. I feel like you could have gone on the grill just a little bit longer, but I'm not gonna completely shit on it. I'll go with 8 for the crisp. The amount of meat that I will go with an 8.5. The amount of sauce, I feel like they perfected really the amount of sauce. This brings me back to my Buffalo Taproot days, where it just was the perfect mix of grill and also dry rub and some sauce. I feel like 10 for the sauce. The flavor, I like it to be a little bit hotter. They mixed it in perfectly with everything. I will also go at 10, and let's just go 10 for the price. That was one of the best wings in general that I've ever had in my life.
There's a 93 for
93.
you.
That was
It's for sure topping the.
Yeah, that's gonna unseat something on the specialty wings.
It was at first I was like, oh, this is good, but then it had that extra kick of heat that just put it right over the. Right
Yeah,
over
it came in a little later. The first
Right,
bite,
yeah,
this
no, for
isn't
sure.
bad. And then all of a sudden, things get warm and
Adios, Judy's hot brown wing.
Yeah, right.
They got kicked finally off the top 10. I can tell you that was 10th, but I've been staring at that we gotta get that out of
Yeah,
there. Listen, I'm gonna be the first to compliment Chef Mike there. There must be something about guys named Chef Mike.
Right.
Thirsty Buffalo had Chef Mike as well, and we love those wings. It's an art form.
Yeah.
He mixed that sauce so well to a sauce dry rub mixture, but
Perfect ratio.
didn't overdo the
No.
dry rub to the point where once he puts them on the grill, they didn't burn. That's an anomaly.
Yeah.
That deserves all the praise that it just got there.
That just, like I said, that extra kick that just put it over it. Plus, it's just flavorful.
Yeah.
Now you can get real fancy and do a medium sauce with it.
But speaking of real fancy, we have a plate of wings, plated with garlic bread around
Dude, I
it.
saw the garlic bread.
the first time I've seen
I
it.
was impressed by it.
You were so excited that I came in here and goes, I've never seen wings and garlic bread
Yeah, it's
together.
such a nice mixture.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't think we need blue cheese
This
for
is
it.
weird.
Oh no, I don't.
Pass to your right, Ryan.
yeah, feta teas.
This is just perfect.
Let's get it down to Nikki first.
There's enough garlic bread.
Looks like he went all
Seriously, I was
flats.
looking at that.
I think he loaded flats on there so the cheese stayed
That's
on.
what I thought. Ooh. Go to town.
Wow.
I don't know what I expected, but this was not it. In a good way, though.
I almost forgot what Gouda tastes like. So
I'm sorry, like what? With what?
I said Gouda.
Feta.
Oh, I thought you said it was Gouda. But
Come on, I can do it.
okay, sure. Yep. I'm gonna go with one on there.
I like your stuff.
Yeah, just leave it there. Stare at me.
Shit. Fire me up then. No, it's not gonna join.
That was
Ryan, start us off here, bud.
the crisp. The crisp is like a 7.5. It really wasn't too crispy, but that's okay. Next, I'm gonna go with the flavor. Whatever dressing they used, I feel like it almost tastes like Chivas. It's like
I think it's a Greek vinaigrette.
Greek. It was very good. That mix with the cheese was done very, very well. I'm gonna go a 8.5 for the flavor. The amount of beef, I have had no problems with any of the size of the wings or anything like that. And I will go an 8 as well. Now the amount of sauce, it's kind of tough because it has a lot of cheese, but I mean, who
It's
cares?
different.
Who cares? You know, like I'll go at 8.5, and I would definitely pay for those again. It was a really good mixture of the cheese with the coating of the wing itself. 8.5 price. I'm impressed.
You're coming with an 82.
It was solid.
Gary?
I agree with Ryan. It wasn't the crispiest. I'll go with an 8 because mine wasn't not crispy, but it was crispy enough for me. Meat, flats are tougher for me to grade because I don't eat enough of them. I'm gonna go with an 8.5 on the meat. I think it was enough on the flat. So
That was actually, those were really big flats.
yeah, and the quality of meat was good. It was nice and tender still. Sauce, it's covered in cheese, but it's got that nice. You also taste the garlic because some of the garlic sauce is on at the bottom here.
It's like oily, but it's
Yeah.
fine because it has the coating of the cheese.
It's very different. I've never had anything like this wing before. It's almost like one of those
Oh, no.
gimmicky wings you get at Wingfest where it's like, oh, we got a crazy corn wing. It's that
But
kind
they
of.
did it well.
Yeah. But I like it. I'm gonna go with an 8.5 on the sauce.
Wait, like, you like it like Picasso?
They could probably make some money
Picasso.
if they were to put it on the menu. I feel like.
And then flavor, I'll go with an 8 on the flavor. It's not something I'm typically into, but I don't dislike it. Like I would probably order these if I saw them on the menu. Like if I didn't know what it was, I'm not gonna be like, let's do this.
Exactly. Yeah. That's a good way to put it.
But now that I know what they are, I would order these. And then price, I'm gonna stick it with an 8.
You're also going to go with 82. Nick?
For the crisp, say 8.5 on there, because, you know, it didn't match the other two, but it's also cooked a little different.
That,
So,
that
don't
cheese
have
has a little moisture to it.
Yeah, it'll soak it up a little bit. Flavor, I'll give that an 8.5, very good. You know, I like feta cheese, it's kind of what I was expecting out of them.
Yeah.
So very good. The amount of meat, same thing, I'll give it 8.5 on the meat. And then, what else we got? Flavor, yeah, I'll give the flavor a 9 because I love feta. This is great.
Yes.
And then the price.
Yes, sir.
I'll give the price an 8.
Hey, you're going to come in right around the same mark, 85. That's the one that I can say before I even grade this. They are also going to charge you to the top 10. Like hands down, because those alone bolster that this didn't go below an 80 at all,
Right.
and an 82 gets you to the top 10. 83 gets you to the top 10, regardless. They're charging into it. I'm going to agree with everybody else's sentiment here. I'm going to go 7.5 on the crisp. It's really the only downfall of the whole wing itself, but again,
It's the style.
feta is going to bring that moisture to it. It's going to kind of drain that crunch that you get out of the wing. It's just like anything with barbecue sauce. You're taking your blows when you're getting it. Amount of meat, I'm going to go with a 9. Like the two wings I had, it's one of those wings that you get and the bones are small and the amount of meat around it is That's not big bump. That's a fat wing.
I love the presentation.
Hell yeah.
They did a
Bonus
great job.
points for the
They did
presentation.
great.
Amount of sauce. I'm gonna go 9.5. Like anything I'm gonna have that's dry rub or something, they covered everything well. You got more than what you asked for. There's feta everywhere. To me, that is the sauce. That's the main event here, and you have extras if you want it. That's kind of a make your own story there. You can add as much or as little as you want. Flavor, I'm gonna go A5. I don't really know what I was expecting with a feta wing.
Same.
But I would 100% eat it again. I really like the addition of, I would assume was the Greek vinaigrette. Had kind of that, you said garlic, it almost looked like, I almost wondered,
Well, just because I was tasting the garlic.
the garlic bread came with it. Regardless whatever it is, I really like it. And I'd give that an 8.5 on the price. I would definitely pay for that again if I saw that on a menu somewhere. I'm gonna come with an 86. Yeah, blown away.
Hidden gem here.
Yeah, I didn't really know what I was coming in to expect here. Chef Mike, creative mind, and executes what he comes up with.
He knows how to cook wings. which is always a plus.
100%. That's the thing. We've seen a lot of people that have these creative minds and cook wings for dog shit.
Very
Chef
nice.
Mike is not that person. He's got a creative mind and he cooks a wing really well.
I did hear good things about it. Specifically the occasion, that did not disappoint at
No,
all. So.
that must be your favorite thing now is everything I'm seeing on the Buffalo Wing Geeks page has been hot Cajuns nonstop. So we are stacked for
Great,
days.
wonderful.
What a great day. The OG Jolie didn't show up.
That was way.
Who?
The OG Joe.
Yeah, we just gotta keep saying the OG Jolie. Nick, you wanna say the OG Jolie as well?
OG Jolie, missed out.
Do you know that?
He told me the story.
Every single time we say the OG Jolie on there, he does a shot.
Yep. Well, hopefully he's not driving.
No, it won't go live until Tuesday. He makes sure the kids are tucked into bed. He pours himself a nice glass of whiskey.
Hold the wheel.
And then the OG. Why hold the wheel? Nick, anything else you want to tell us about the place here? Give us a rundown again. Where they can find you?
Yeah, well, 1850 Colvin Boulevard, town of Tonawanda. Right now, while school's in session, 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Friday, 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. Once school's out, we change our hours up and we'll be open 1 to 9 every day. And other than that, yeah, come on, rain or shine, we're always open. Come off the path. You can always come inside from the back, come in from the front, and lots of good stuff here. We won't disappoint.
Listen, as somebody who, I'd like to say I'm somewhat of an ice cream connoisseur, especially if you're going to give me peanut butter and chocolate. There's not a lot of places that'll differentiate themselves. This to me goes to the elite tier. Like, I have been bragging to my coworkers, to the neighbors, to everybody, telling them to get here. Dude, that Death by Peanut Butter, I'm still marveled about how you did it or what you did. And I've told every single person that will listen to me about the ice cream.
I told everybody at work about it too.
Oh, I have been bragging.
That's our number one seller right there, the Death by Peanut Butter.
As it should be.
I have to buy the sauce by the cases, and it flies.
awesome.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
flies out.
That's what I've been telling everybody. Like, dude, I'm like, you usually get your peanut butter ice cream, and you get kind of that half-shelled, hardened peanut butter that comes in. And I was like, this is totally different. I've never had a peanut butter ice cream like this. Go out of your way. Our friend at work, Bridget, has a super sweet tooth. I told her she lives in Eden. She's driving up from Eden to get up here.
Really?
Like,
Right.
she's ready. She's coming.
We won't disappoint. My wife, who's off camera, but is here with us. And those are all her creations, all her ideas. Those Sundays up there. So yeah, definitely. And you get what you pay for here. You come to Nicky Two Scoops. We don't lay our ice cream out, and you're gonna look at what you ordered and order down next time,
Yeah,
because you get a lot.
I never say that. You give me Dairy Queen, you can give me an extra large Blizzard, and I'm mowing through that. I got a large here.
Boy.
She looks at me, she goes, are you gonna not finish ice cream? And it was that close. I almost didn't finish that.
That's impressive.
We do it right here.
Awesome.
Captain Cajun.
I'm not even giving a rundown. Just come to this place. This place is awesome, honestly.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. That's all I can say.
Dry Rub Daddy.
Tiki Tribe TV Pro.squarespace.com. That's where that's all of our content is at. If you want to find our podcast, it's really it for this week. I won't name all of our shows. We got plenty coming on the horizon. Just check us out on that website if you want to check us out. It's up to you.
I guess I'm going to pick up the slack here since he didn't say it. Don't forget to follow him on all social media at
You always do this.
Piz243, PIZZ243 on all social media accounts. Check out the shows he forgot to add. Total Talkover, they might come out with an episode soon. Who knows? Fantasy Beasts, where to find them. There's a draft in here. Talking Trash needs to come back soon. I think we should do an episode where we invite Matt Palma, since he's kind of a paramedic, and do edibles.
I cannot do that.
No, that's why we need to do that.
That is not recommended.
No, I want to see how this goes. But shout out to our
You just want to
sponsors.
see me box Matt.
Yes!
I need help.
Shout out to our sponsors. Obviously, we're here right now. Nicky Two Scoops, 1850 Coleman Boulevard. Make sure you get here. Seriously, the best ice cream I've ever had. I thought the OG Jolie just rolled in. Got to sneak in one more OG Jolie.
The wings too for GFY, they are in this same plaza.
Dude,
Ask me.
you spent a whole day here. Go to Kenny Field, play on the Blue Airplane, then walk down here, get some wings,
I
get
can't
dessert right
I can't
here.
play the blue airplane anymore.
You can do whatever you put your mind to. Who are we to tell people not to?
There's just you and GFY. Is there anything else?
Oh no, there's a bunch of places. There's a CBD right next door.
We're having a good old day.
Yeah.
There's a flower shop, a couple more down. So
Like I say, like this flower, or
Yeah,
like
no.
bouquets.
Back-
Mother's Day's coming up.
pack your pipe and smoke at flower shop.
Mother's Day is coming up. Everybody can use some flour.
Yeah. So and then there's a barber shop right down at the other end there. You definitely want to check.
Speaking
them
of barber shops, shout out to Jeanette over at the Therapy Sessions Buffalo. Did you see that segue? We got it taken care of.
Brilliant.
Our other sponsor, Jeanette, and then shout out to Kyle at Chicken Dippin'.
Yeah.
Because that dude is making big shit happen. And we got some real fun shit on the helm for Ringfest this year.
Do we?
Oh yeah.
Heard.
Been working on some shit. But guys, I think that'll do it. Gary, those flying machines ready? Alright, cool. Until next time, you keep on spreading those wings. We're gonna spread your legs. Peace out, guys.
Consensually.
Cue the music. Welcome back, guys. It's not the end of this episode.
No.
We're bringing you bonus content. Myself, the Buffalo and Butte, Kyle Rennie, Captain Cajun Ryan Pisner, and the Dry Rub Daddy, Gary Halt. We are joined by hopefully a new sponsor, but a good friend of the show, Brittany Futrell, the owner of Angel Wing Sauce. Brittany, welcome on the show.
Thank you guys for having me. I'm so excited for you guys to try the wing sauce. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, as we are. It's always nice to get different types of wing sauce up here, and the outreach even more so. I mean, for all we know, we could see what we can do with, like, we've got local stores. Nicky from Nicky Two Scoops, our
Yeah.
sponsor who we were just at, he sells small brand sauce and stuff like this as well, so we could always talk to him about something like that.
That would be amazing, guys. You just don't know. And let me just tell you, I look at you guys, I believe you guys are wing connoisseurs for sure. So I'm so excited that you're trying it, and your opinion means a lot. You know, how you perceive it, it means a lot. I just want to let you guys know.
Well, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Well, Brittany, tell us a little bit about the company.
Well, I started Angel Wing Sauce selling it commercially in 2015. Now, I had made the recipe back in the day, roughly 2004, because I want to say my daughter was about 2 or 3. So maybe 2005, I made the recipe, but I didn't start selling it commercially until 2015. And so I told my daughter, you know, I was a single mom when I moved here to North Carolina, when I moved back to North Carolina. And I said, you know, I need to take one of my talents and make it work for me and make another stream of income. You know, being a single parent, that brings that hustle out of you like that. So I set my daughter down. She probably at the time was about 12 years old. And I said, what we're going to do is we're going to start selling my angel wing sauce, my hot wing sauce recipe. At the time, we didn't have a name for it. Mm-hmm. So I said, I'm going to let you name it. And she said, and I said, what do you want to name it? And she said, angel wing sauce. So I said, okay, we're going to go from door to door and we're going to sell the sauce in the community. At the time, I knew it was so many sauces out there, guys, that I knew I had to do something to stand out because, you know, I'm just going to be another fish in the pond here. So I said, the internet is oversaturated. Let me do something that hasn't been done in many, many years. And I went back to the community door to door, and we actually peddled door to door. And the name got out in the community. Word of mouth actually means so much in the marketing world, I'm telling you. And yeah, neighbors started telling their friends and family, and started hitting me up for orders. And so I, because I got so many orders, I had to actually get approved to sell commercially, to be able to, do it in mass
production?
quantity. Yeah. So that's what I did. I went to NC State University and I got my manufacturing. I went to the manufacturing school you had to go to learn how to bottle and to store hot sauce, because apparently hot sauce is it's a lot to it. They make you basically take chemistry classes, you know. So they want to make sure you know how to store it and make it and the temperature. And I did that, and the NC Department of Agriculture came to approve my home kitchen, and I started to mass produce myself. So I manufacture as well.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's a really cool story.
NC State, that's Wolfpack. Remember the Wolfpack there? Or?
Absolutely, you know it, guys. You know it.
So, what inspired the sauce? Is there anything special, or is this just something that it's a taste hit that you really enjoyed, or?
Well, I've always been a cook. I used to watch my grandma in the kitchen. That was our favorite pastime. And so at the time, I was dating this guy, and I used to just cook for him all the time. And so one night he wanted hot wings, and we didn't have any hot wing sauce. And I was like, I'm going to make my own sauce. When I made that sauce, it was so dynamic. I was like, oh my God, this is good. And he thought so too. And so when I start, testing it on people, letting them taste it, like my cousins, and I would take it to little gatherings, baby showers, people were like, oh my God, Brittany, this is good. So that's what inspired it. Just I was dating this guy, and I used to be at home cooking a lot when I was with him. So I just came up with it in the kitchen.
Excellent.
Yeah, but I found out later on down the line, after I got about 5 years into the business, my mom's real dad, when I met him and we talked again, he told me that he used to, I know for a fact he was a wing king in Decatur, Georgia. He had a wing trailer, but he also said he made his own hot wing sauce recipe, and he used to sell it into the community, but it never got into the stores. So like I said, I think it's in my blood.
There you go.
This was bound to happen.
Seriously.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. I found that out, and I was like, oh my God, it was just crazy to find that out.
Do either of you guys got any questions for Brittany?
I feel like this is a match made in heaven. Angel wing sauce, spread those wings. It makes too much sense to partner.
Thank you. Don't you see it? That's why I'm here today.
Right.
Absolutely.
I did have a question. So the original recipe, is it changed much since you started making it, or is it kind of still been the same recipe over the years, or have you kind of played it a little bit?
Well, you know what? I had to actually change it one time.
Mm-hmm.
The original recipe, it didn't deviate far from that.
Mm-hmm.
But when I used to make it, when I started getting this feeling that this sauce was something special, when I would make it, I wouldn't let anybody in my kitchen or around me during that process. Mm-hmm. One of my good girlfriends, she tiptoed in my kitchen on purpose when I was making it. And I felt like she kind of did that on purpose. So I switched an ingredient. I said, God, I got to add something, because if she ever tries to imitate me, I want it to be thrown off. And actually, the ingredient I added last to that was the game changer. So I think, I heard the saying back in the day, what the devil means for your good, God means for your, what the devil means for your bad, God means for your good. Adding that last recipe changed it dynamically. So now it's been consistent the same way for about 7 years, and it will not be changed.
It's the cherry on top.
Yes, absolutely.
So you said your commercial and stores. Are there any specific stores down there that you can tell us that you're selling them at?
Yes, so I'm in the Black Farmers Hub, located in Raleigh, North Carolina. Okay, I'm in Peanut and Zeb's. That's a produce market in Norlina, North Carolina. I'm in Kenyon's Meat Market. That's in Mebane, North Carolina.
Okay.
And I'm in House of Consciousness. That's in Norfolk, Virginia. And I'm in Planet Consciousness. That's in Norfolk, Virginia. And I also sell on angelwingsauce.com.
Absolutely. We definitely took a look at that earlier. I'm excited. Might have to get us some of that rib sauce. Is it Blood of Jesus rib sauce?
Blood of Jesus rib sauce, Kyle.
Can you put that on steaks? Because we're big steak guys.
Oh my goodness. Let me tell you, I've had customers that have ordered that and told me they put it on steak. They put it on seafood. They say it's a really good seafood dip. I didn't even know that. But when I tested it myself on shrimp and crab meat, oh my goodness. That sauce is the truth right there. And that's why I'm glad I called it Blood of Jesus.
Exciting.
I
It's
love it.
multifaceted. Brittany, anything else you wanted to share about it, or you want us to get in to try these wings?
I'm ready for you guys to get in and try the wings, to be honest.
All right.
Do it up.
Gary, there's a couple drums in there for you.
Just wanna
I'm
get a
going
real
with the
good
saucy
saucy
boy.
one.
Well, there's sauce on the bottom too. I made sure we
Yeah.
had a little bit of the extra on there.
Look at this
Yeah,
one.
and I just want you guys to know I'm part of a group here called Got to Be NC. It's a networking group of local farmers and people that make their product from scratch. So everything down from the maple sap to the sugar cane in the molasses is made naturally and
wow.
from farms right here in North Carolina. So it's a lot of love and hard work into that sauce,
It's
guys.
probably a first for us.
Yeah,
So-
that's probably one of the first fresh scratch sauces. Here we go.
Yep.
To
Cheers.
Angel Wing Sauce.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a really nice. It is a really nice mixed game changer.
Yeah.
It's spicier than I thought it would be.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a little kick to it.
Not
That
really.
is really good.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
The sweet almost adds like a tang to it,
Right, yeah.
which is very well done.
Thank you.
I definitely get that maple syrup vibe,
Mm-hmm.
and it's good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, I wanted to try it two ways, so there goes the blue cheese with it. 'Cause what do we learn, Brittany? Blue cheese, not ranch, right?
Right, that's what I learned. Blue cheese, not ranch. It's all your preference, though. I don't really like blue cheese.
But as you did say, the sauce is so good you don't even need to dip with it.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
That is delicious.
I'm so glad you like it. How do you feel, Ryan and Gary? And I want you guys to be brutally honest, not just because I'm here. I really want you wing
No, it's great.
connoisseurs to
I've
just-
never had a wing.
Ryan is silently going next to me. Wow.
Yeah,
I've
Okay.
never had, like a sauce that's spicy and maple syrup flavored
Right.
at the same time. It's
Yeah.
very intriguing.
Thank you.
And I like the
The
the consistency too. It's not like, too like sometimes with barbecues and like hot sauces, it's like too thick. This is like a nice, like it evens out,
Perfect.
which is perfect.
Thank you so much. It's a
And the nice-
recipe straight from God.
The nice thing is, with that consistency, I almost put a little more than I even needed in there to batter or to batter them, but it holds so well to the wing. It's got that nice consistency
Yeah.
where it grips, but it's not that slimy, that barbecue. This is stellar. This is lights out. This is really damn good.
Thank you so
You
much.
can tell it's
guys.
homemade too.
Yes.
You can definitely tell it's homemade. Like every ingredient you could really taste, in my opinion. It's not like, just like maple, because sometimes like it overpowers from time to time,
Uh-huh.
like the maple, or this is both, and it's really like fresh, which is great, in my opinion.
And I like the spiciness to it. Like
Yes.
it's really, it's a breath of fresh air.
It's something we don't get up here often, which is really, really different, Brittany. Usually when you get a sweet wing, it predominantly overtakes the sweetness.
Yeah.
This has that perfect match
Perfect
of
mixture.
sweet
It's
and
like-
spicy.
You'll get it's like too sugary and it's
Yes.
almost eating dessert while you're eating a wing. But like this, I get spice, I get the maple syrup flavor.
And,
It's very
then
well
you
done.
and then you get that almost tang because it mixes so well.
Put that on chicken fingers,
Yeah.
like a chicken finger sub.
Absolutely.
Game changer.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you guys
That's
so
still
much.
really
I'm
good.
so glad you like it.
No,
Thank
that's
you.
banging.
Listen, all three of us are people where if we didn't like it, you'd be able to read it in our face.
That'd be
And
straight
we
up.
we are blown away by how I expected it to be really nice, really sweet. I did not expect it to be this home run shot out
That
of the
heat
park.
is just
Great.
puts it up in that upper tier, in my opinion.
Thank you so much. I'm so elated. And you know what? I was ready for you guys to be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know it was a something brave to do, but I was ready. But I'm so glad you guys like it.
I'm blown away, and a lot of our friends have a similar palate to us. And I think this is something I'm very happy I have extra left over from what we were sent, so I'm gonna make sure all my friends try this and get a taste of this.
Thank you so much. Please let them try it and enjoy
Absolutely.
it. Please.
I mean, fans, you're listening, you're watching. If you're interested, guys, angelwingsauce.com. What is it on Instagram, Brittany?
It's at Angel Wing Sauce on Instagram, at Angel Wing Sauce on Twitter.
Oh, we'll go follow you on Twitter as well, since we don't have you on there yet.
Okay.
But yeah, guys, I'm almost
Great
at a
job.
lack of word.
Really,
You-
great
it
job.
takes a lot to do that to me.
Great job. I will say that.
Thank you so much,
Wow.
guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me on, and enjoy the rest of your wings tonight.
We will. Brittany, thank you for coming on. All of our followers, listeners, if you want, the link will be in the description of the show. It's going to be on the YouTube. It's going to be on our
I'm sharing
Spotify
this
eventually. Seriously, we're going to make sure that when we put this content up, Brittany and I have been sharing content back and forth on Instagram all week, and we're going to be sure to continue to share her
Absolutely.
information. This was stellar.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you.
But guys, I think it's about time to take it home for this episode. Episode 167, we are out. We're trying to figure out what we're going to do next week, whether we have a guest or not. Brittany, thank you so much. Give one last shout out. Let them know where to find you.
Yes, please, guys. Please visit angelwingsauce.com. It's at Angel Wing Sauce on Instagram and at Angel Wing Sauce on Twitter. This is the #1 sauce that is made for hot wings. I can guarantee you that. It is made from the soul with love. And I want you guys to feel that in the world today, because it's such a cold world today. But when you eat Angel Wing Sauce, you will experience a moment of peace, love, and goodness. Thank you guys so much for having me.
She noted that it's a cold world. You always get some heat when you eat the sauce.
Come on now.
Well, perfect, Brittany. Thank you so much. Guys, I think until next time, you can go on and cue the music.
All right. Bye-bye.
So let me